Hello everybody, I'm Janice. I'm 56 years old. I've had 1 or 2 husbands, definitely only 2 children. And in 1996, I got multifocal invasive ductal moderately aggressive carcinoma of the left breast. Cancer is like a light flashing in the dashboard of a faulty car. It says, pull this car over and fix it now. I'm listening, she said, pen poised. What shall I do? You must change. Most importantly, change your habits. I wonder if the children will remember that the rest of the chocolate Christmas tree decorations that I forgot to put up are hidden somewhere in the kitchen. Do they even know about them? No, I don't think I've told them. Yes, like Gollum searching for his precious, I scrabbled in the back of the kitchen drawers until I'd liberated all those beautiful little chocolate pieces. How annoying the wrappers were, I couldn't get them off, though I scratched and scraped at them until, naked at last, they jumped into my mouth and melted there one after another until they were all gone, and for a moment I was truly and gloriously happy. And then, nothing. I realised what was going on. I wasn't eating the sugar was eating me. The tears fell through my hands and made holes in them and fell to the ground like acid rain as I realised this deep truth about my life. And the thing I most needed to change was my level of stress. If I was going to survive, I urgently needed to follow the wise woman's advice and change my type A personality, crazy, into a type B personality, calm and centred. I needed to calm down and there wasn't a moment to lose. I yelled at myself, be calm, be serene and be quick about it. She stood on the far side of a ravine in the land where people have nice summers and look forward to sending their children back to school. And I stood in the shadowland where people have cancer. But I had it, and I had to deal with it. I mentioned God earlier, I apologise. But in times of trouble, when you're looking round for someone to blame, who better than God? He can't answer back, and even if he could, it'd probably only be nice. Being a Christian myself, I was safe in the arms of the Lord, at least until we fell out during puberty. Mine, not God's. I think in those days of terror before my operation, I would even have accepted a pamphlet from a Jehovah's Witness. I'd never been happy about putting chemicals into my body, not even the jolly kind, with which I'd experimented briefly at university. He also cleverly made me a new tummy button because the old one had got lifted off with the rest of the belly flap. But it was slightly off-centre and strangely small. And then finally, I ended up with a little flap of loose skin on the left-hand side, which they fondly called a dog ear. So there I was, with only one nipple, an asymmetrical stomach, a tummy button that didn't look quite right, a dog's ear hanging from my belly, and a pig's ear hanging from my chest. I was a vision! If I had testicular cancer, for which disease the success rate for chemotherapy is 97%, then I would very probably agree to it. But I don't. And what's more, said the intellectually challenged amongst them, you don't have testicles either. And what about the cherry on the icing on the cake? Firstly, at this point in my life, I need another painful operation like a hole in the head. And just to be absolutely clear, because you have to be very careful what you say in hospitals, I don't need a hole in the head either. Of course, I didn't say any of that, just said thanks, I think I'll pass. I am not an academic or any kind of a scholar. I'm intuitive, right brain heavy, the child of my mother, who thinks that walking about with nothing on your feet when you're menstruating will give you a cold in the kidneys. And I look forward to whatever lies ahead with the expectation of happiness, because I have looked the bogeyman in the eye and lived to tell the tale. And few people are lucky enough to be able to say that.